I figured you didn't want to sit down.
No. Kent, where you at?
I'm at home.
Why? See, this Zoom stuff
I don't
bails
know.
you guys out.
What's that?
This Zoom stuff bails you guys out.
Well, that may be. Apart from just the basketball part of it, can you just talk about what this sort of practice does? You know, the military day, you know, how that kind of got started and what it does for you and the team?
Yeah. I think we started this about 5 years ago, our partnership with the disabled veterans group that, you know, we partner with, and we just kind of brainstormed. And, you know, my dad served in the Air Force. We certainly have had players through the years. Rebecca Brunson has family members. Current member Ariel Powers, her dad's served in the services. So, you know, we just, you know, for me, it's something that I'm pretty darn attached to. I absolutely loved, you know, my childhood in terms of being a part of, you know, kind of seeing my dad work and how hard he worked. And obviously our family moved around a little bit. So I was just really super proud of my dad and you know, the values that we grew up with. And so it's an easy thing to be, you know, be connected to. And so this was a way for us to be able to connect and give back a little bit and say thanks for the group that's here for their service through the years.
Do you tell the new players who have never been through this kind of what it means to you and kind of the origin of it? Do you tell them that story, or do you just kind of put them out there and let them see it for themselves?
Yeah, it was probably more the latter, you know, where, you know, we kind of business as usual in terms of our practice and preparation before practice. And they just knew there was a large group in here, and we told them, you know, where the group was from. And a lot of the players spent some time with the group. Ariel took time out of her day to go introduce herself to each of the groups. And yeah, I mean, so I don't necessarily connect it just to me, because there's a lot of people that have the service connection.
Is it weird having large groups at practice again?
It's nice. You know, this is something we really enjoy doing. We like to share our team with our fans, the community. And so I know that the group was really giddy about, you know, being so close. You know, you're 10 feet away from the court that we're working on, and you get to see the nuances of what we do. You get to hear a lot of things. So it's an exciting day. And it's a special day. Because again, I'm proud of the Lynx players and how we operate, how we do things. So, you know, to be able to connect that with fans, and they get to see it up close and personal. You know, that's how you create connections, and that's how you create the passionate fan base that we have.
Was today's practice more working on yourselves, or have you started working on New York?
A little bit of both. You know, we still always want to work on yourselves, but you know, certainly New York has you know, was a part of the conversation today, and then obviously even more so tomorrow.
Are you pretty happy with what you were able to get done with that second unit, like you were talking about yesterday?
A little less emphasis there, other than when that group comes on, they know from the work, you know, the last couple days prior to this, they have a package now. So when that group is on, we're just being more intentional about making sure that we run those things.
Any sense of how the extra rest for the high minutes players affected them? I mean, how they bounced back from, I mean, how that affected them?
Yeah, they're thankful. So they must have done some good. You know, got a couple words of thanks that it was appreciated. So it's, you know, it was an opportune time. I mean, like you said, we have some heavy minute players, and you know, just doing right by them, and, you know, get massages, you know, do stay away. You know, sometimes it's a mental break. So whatever they needed, we were able to get that done. So you hope it pays off.
Very good. Thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Kat.
You have anything? Is Brianna media?
Yeah, she is.
Do you have anything, Brianna?
She normally just records for WCCL.
Okay. All right. See you guys.
All right. Thanks, Kent. Thanks, Brianna.